For the last 5 years, the automotive market has been stuck in a frustrating limbo. Oil and gas still run the roads, but cracks in this century-old system are impossible to ignore as electric technology eats away at the margins. If you're an average driver, you've been caught in a financial trap. You either bleed money keeping an aging combustion engine running, or stretch your budget to the breaking point to afford a luxury EV. Then came the April 2026 delivery report. Tesla confirmed they produced and shipped 120,000 units of the Model 2 in a single quarter. This volume is the direct result of a manufacturing process, keeping the entry price at $25,000. Because that sticker price is now lower than the national average for a new car, the primary financial hurdle for the middle class has been removed. This performance marks the moment the electric vehicle transitioned into a universal tool for the masses. Reaching this volume required a radical shift in how the vehicle is assembled. Tesla had to completely move away from the traditional assembly line to hit these targets without losing money. Tesla deployed the unboxed manufacturing process. Teams assemble subsections of the car independently before snapping them together. By stamping the chassis into massive single pieces of metal, they removed hundreds of parts and drastically cut down the required human labor. While traditional automakers in Detroit struggled to untangle massive supply chain bottlenecks and heavy corporate overhead, this streamlined factory floor runs without interruption. Mastering this high-volume, low-cost production cycle is the true competitive moat. It allowed Tesla to cross the valley of death that bankrupts most affordable EV projects before they ever reach the public. Tracking Tesla's stock ticker in early April, this unbroken green trend line pushed their market capitalization to a historic $1.8 trillion. This curve represents a financial reality competitors can't replicate. Tesla maintains healthy profit margins while selling cars at a massive discount. Down on the street level, the fallout is obvious. Legacy car dealerships are watching their lots fill up with unsold internal combustion inventory as buyers decide to wait for their Model 2 delivery date instead. Global competitors are panicking. Major EV players in Asia and Europe are being forced to slash their own prices and sacrifice margins just to keep buyers looking in their direction. Over a 5-year period, the total cost of ownership for the Model 2, factoring in electricity versus gas and the lack of oil changes or transmission repairs, is undeniably lower than maintaining a gasoline car. The financial math of buying a car has inverted. Purchasing a fossil fuel vehicle is quickly becoming an economic liability for the middle class. Dumping 120,000 new EVs onto the roads in 3 months forces an immediate physical response from city planners and private businesses. Public charging infrastructure has to adapt instantly. Outdated gas stations are being replaced by sprawling, high-tech supercharger hubs placed directly in the middle of major metropolitan centers. Because of the sheer density of these new charging ports, the concept of range anxiety is officially a thing of the past for the average driver. This creates an inescapable, self-reinforcing cycle. More chargers lead to more sales, which funds even more infrastructure, locking in Tesla's market dominance. There is a second layer to this rollout. The Model 2 is actually a decentralized data-gathering tool disguised as cheap transportation. This digital visualization shows interconnected vehicle nodes transmitting data in real time. Every new car feeds real-world driving data into Tesla's full self-driving neural network. For gig workers, this transforms a depreciating liability into an earning asset, generating revenue autonomously while parked at home. As autonomous ride-sharing scales up, cars will stay in motion rather than sitting idle. This will eventually eliminate the need for massive stationary parking structures, choking our city centers. Tesla is essentially operating a self-improving robotic fleet and subsidizing the hardware cost by selling it to consumers as a budget-friendly vehicle. The influence of these 120,000 vehicles expands beyond the road and into the broader global energy grid. By utilizing vehicle-to-grid or V2G technology, the collective battery capacity of this massive fleet can store cheap solar power during the day and feed it back into the home or the grid during peak hours, stabilizing power prices for everyone. And this Q1 milestone is just the starting line. Tesla is currently using this exact production blueprint as the foundation to scale up to 2 million units annually. The Model 2's scale has lowered the barrier to sustainable transport, reducing the combustion engine to a historical curiosity and changing our relationship with energy.